Wheel of Time fans, welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, this is Dr. S. We're going to be discussing the Season 2 finale of Wheel of Time. It's called What Was Meant to Be. Well, damn.
A lot happened.
Yeah.
I feel like it had to be, of course, we're not book readers, but it had to be a satisfying finale, right?
Well, there were a lot of high highs and a lot of low lows.
Yeah.
So,
no. Yes.
Extremes.
Yes.
I
feel like it has to be satisfying, but I don't know. Some book readers are really open to all the changes in the show, but maybe some people will be disappointed. But
some are not.
But I feel like, oh my God, it was good.
We don't get that disappointment because we have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah,
we don't know what was supposed to happen.
We're just like, whoa.
It was very good. Several times I was like,
yeah, I was talking
like
to
literally
it.
Yeah.
Yes, and my younger son, because it was intense.
Yes.
So he crawled up beside me and I was like holding him because it was a little gory too.
Yes.
And then also like, well, we'll get to it later. Stuff happens that's not okay.
Nope.
So, you know, we had to like comfort each other, but we were like talking back at the screen, you know, like, yeah. Like
I found myself literally on the edge of my seat, of my couch. I was like this and I was like, I'm going to fall off. I was very enthralled by it. So shall we begin?
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, this episode starts 3,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Ishii is determined to break the wheel, but he's in the center of these people, including Luz. I'm just going to say Luz.
Luz. Yeah.
Luz. Okay. And he decides, I'm going to seal you.
Right.
Okay.
So the people in the circle are like the male Aes Sedai, right? Because before there were like males who could channel.
Whoa, good job.
And I think they were like, they were probably like, you know, whatever it's called when they keep him shielded. So he can't like do stuff, right?
Okay.
And Luz is like talking to Ishii like, oh, I'm not going to kill you, because if I kill you, you're going to come back. So then this is why they're all trapped.
Yes.
Because he trapped. And I think it's implied that the other Forsaken are already trapped, and he's the last one to get trapped.
Okay.
Is that what you got?
Sure.
Okay. And Ishii since then has wanted to die.
Does any part of you feel bad for him?
A little bit.
Me too.
Yes.
I can't believe I'm saying it.
So one of the kind of cool things about the Wheel of Time world is the like moral ambiguity.
Yes.
Right? Because, you know, people have a purpose that's maybe good. Like, we could say it's good. Mm-hmm. And then they do crazy things.
Yes.
You know, and I'm sure we'll talk about it more, but like the white cloaks, you know, being like against the slavery. Mm-hmm. I support that.
Yes.
But I also hate you.
But also crazy.
Yeah. So, So then, I do kind of feel bad for Ishamael because I just called him by his full name.
And you did a great job.
That must mean I care a little bit. I have some empathy for him because he just wants it to stop, you know? Can he not just, like, drink and do drugs and numb himself like most people do?
Like normal
He has to, like, stop the whole world. Yeah, everyone. If I need to, like, I can't handle my feelings. They don't have therapists in my time, I guess. So I just want everything to stop.
But he also wants it to stop for everyone.
For everyone.
He's like, I want everybody to stop suffering. So then you're kind of like, oh, well, maybe your intentions aren't so...
Yeah, like I can connect to the feeling that he's having, right? And I think everyone can, like, you know, like people do, like don't want to process their pain, right? Yes. Or like, you know, like literally go to therapy and like talk things out and heal. He don't want to do that. No. He just wants it to stop. No. So I empathize with that feeling, but his way of doing things could be a little less drastic.
Yeah.
Less affecting everyone. Like, deal with you.
Yes. Exactly. All right. Well, is she in, I don't know, the now, present day, whatever their present day is? Right? I have no idea. So he doesn't think Rand is ready. Mm-hmm. And Lanford's like, yeah, whatever. I'm going to do what I want to do, no matter what. And can't blame her. Because she says that she will help Rand kill Ishii. Mm-hmm. Okay, was she not the puppet master? Like, for majority of this?
For a majority of it. Yeah, she was doing things, like, to get things to happen in her way. Uh-huh. But then she... is ultimately
I feel like she was one step ahead of most people, yes.
Yes.
So did you notice when she's talking to Ishii in that scene, I saw the like stone-looking things. They have the yin-yang and the 8-sided stars.
Those are where they're trapped, right?
Yes.
Yes. And we saw those in the first scene at the Dark Social.
Yeah.
Outside of the cabin. I don't know why I want to call it a cabin.
Let's call it a
cabin.
little
house.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, where they had the meal.
Yes, the meal.
Yes.
Yes. So I was intrigued by them. I did not put it together until she actually says it, what that broken piece that she sells to the man.
Yeah.
Right? So I didn't put it together to them, but that was so cool to have that full circle moment, which we'll get to.
Yes.
Okay, so now Ishii's not really trusting her anymore. So he says to Pat and frickin' Fane, she's betrayed us and you need to go and you need to break Matt, basically, right? So, because the thing that he thinks is Rand will only break the wheel if he turns to the dark side? To the dark people.
Yes.
And his friends are kind of leverage for that, right?
He'll only choose the dark if it's to save his friends.
To save his friends.
To prevent his friends from it, which is probably true.
Probably would.
Yeah, because that's what motivates him.
Yes. So Rand, Lanfear, Lan, and Moraine are in the ways, and I think it's funny how quickly Lanfear just kind of kicks out Lan and Moraine.
She's like...
But hey, they ended up in a very beautiful beach setting.
Oh my gosh, one of my favorite scenes is them reconnecting, rebonding.
He asks for it back.
Oh my god, and they talk it out. What happened?
It was beautiful.
So beautiful.
So beautifully done. And the way they take their time filming it, of them getting their bond back, and then they put their foreheads together. Cause
it's so loving. Like falling in love.
Yes.
Like this whole another level of love.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a nice reprieve from the fighting.
So beautiful. And when they had the conversation, because she had said those, which, people were saying was so mean. Like, how could she say, oh, we were never equals? And I was like, that's right.
Because he's always been her better.
Yes. Aww.
So sweet. Yeah. Really endearing.
I liked that moment.
Scene, yes. So they're back together.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, let's go back to the White Cloaks, because we see that guy Dane, who ended up being a decent guy with Perrin earlier on this
really
season.
Good hair.
Yeah.
Is that their thing? Is they have good hair?
They do all have very good hair.
And it stays like that while they're fighting.
I think that's part of the qualifications of being a White Cloak. You have to have good hair. Yes, but then his dad is there, and Aemon, and they're discussing taking over the tower. That, for some reason, this kind of made me go, wait, whoa, I didn't know you guys had anything or wanted anything to do with this.
Right.
But cool. Good on you. We can
be
allies a little bit here. A little.
So, because they don't like the Aes Sedai.
They call them witches.
Yes.
Stop it.
Right. But yet they want to go and liberate the enslaved.
Yes.
But the enslaved are women who can channel.
Yes, and maybe the people of Falm that are being,
who are held against,
because they asked them to fight alongside them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they mostly want to liberate the common folk, and not the women who are actually enslaved by the Shan-Chan?
That's a good question. Maybe all of it. Maybe all of the above. I don't know. That's a question for you.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Okay. Let's talk about Perrin, my boyfriend. Okay. So he and Aviendha and friends, including Hopper, they arrive in Falm. Aviendha says, I'm just going to quote her, "Many people will wake from the dream today." What you talking about? It was ambiguous. Did you know specifically what she was talking about in that moment?
Well, when we heard that when we were watching, my son, I forgot which one, I'm sorry, said, "Does that mean people are going to die?"
Whoa.
And I was like, yeah, I think that's what it means. So, life is the dream.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Good job, whichever one of my nephews that was.
They're both very smart.
Yes. Well, Perrin is feeling like this is a little dangerous, so Hopper, you stay. You stay. My sweetie, cutie little boy.
I knew he wasn't going to stay. Of course not.
He's so loyal. Okay, speaking of loyal, I did like when Loyal and Ingtar, they find each other, and then I'm telling you, reunions I live for.
Oh,
so this
gosh,
was,
I know.
And the smiling Perrin is always nice to see.
Yeah.
So they have the horn.
Yes.
But why did Ingtar casually say that they got it from a lady from Cairhien that helped them?
So I think
don't you?
It was the lady from Cairhien. I think is Celine / Lanfear. Because she's sabotaging, right? It has to be.
Good job.
I think.
I'm super proud of you.
I think it has to be.
Yeah.
Because, because she's sabotaging and she's there, and who else could sneak in and get it?
Who else would the lady be?
And the lady and Celine, because So when Lanfear was offering all the non-released Forsaken circle thingies to the man
to put at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. Did he call her Lady Celine?
Celine.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is.
Oh, that helps.
Yes.
Okay, good job.
Yes.
All right. Well, things are getting kind of crazy with the battle, so Ingtar nobly was like, "You go ahead," and then he's immediately killed in battle. Kind of went down a hero, right? Yeah. And here I am accusing him of being that dark friend social.
I thought about you. I know.
It still could be him.
They can die.
No, you know what? Even if it is, he is a hero in my eyes.
Oh my gosh.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
What a way to go out.
I know. Oh my God, I love him. And he's dead.
We lost him.
Why?
And he's so gorgeous. Okay, sorry. Okay, so Aemon is about to kill Perrin, so Hopper saves him and then is killed. By
Dad, who was the original guy we met way back in like season 1.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like this is bad because his son sees it and he's really mad.
Yeah.
Well, when Perrin kills him, right?
Yep.
So
as revenge.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they didn't really get to talk it out. Like I feel like they had a connection, you know? Like he's like, Two Rivers. But now it's all gone because he killed his dad, but he doesn't. I mean, I guess he wouldn't really be like, well, he killed my dog. He killed my wolf.
Okay, but he killed his wolf.
Okay, but hear me ask this question because I don't really understand. Perrin's, his eyes turned gold, as did Hopper's.
Yeah.
They looked at each other as he was dying, and his eyes turned gold, and his
eyes stayed gold.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So where does it go? Does Perrin take him in?
Is it like the soul? I saw the soul rising. I don't know if it's a soul, a spirit, or whatever. But yeah,
it doesn't go away. I feel like
he consumes.
So Hopper's alive inside Perrin.
Hopper will always be alive.
Yeah, I don't just mean a memory.
You don't understand that moment. I was like, how could you?
I'm done with this show.
I'm never watching it again. I'm going to boycott
It's
Wheel
like
of Time.
You kill a dog or you kill a baby. It's over.
The goodest boy lives on.
Yes.
He always will.
My theory is that the wolves, when they die, like the wolf brothers, they become one with the wolf brothers.
Yes.
I don't even care if that's ever substantiated. I will just believe it.
I'm sure they'll confirm it, right, guys? Right? Say it so.
It's just the way it is. I don't need it.
It's just, okay. Well, it's a fact.
Yeah, you could just tell us it is, too.
Okay. You ready to discuss Egwene?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Hey, remember when I said I want more to be going on with Egwene, and you guys said just wait?
Yes.
And then we got some, and I was like, oh, well, no, I think this is what you were talking about with Egwene. So this whole time we're like, who's going to save her? Who's going to save her? You know who saves her? Herself.
Yep. We said as well.
Yes.
We called it last week. Because who would save her? She would save her.
I mean, I thought Nynaeve and Elaine would have a little more to do with it, like physically saving her, but she didn't need it.
No. And I like how Rand even said it too, like, I came to save you, but you didn't need it. Yeah.
Exactly.
She saved him.
So how big of a growth spurt did she just have? Like mentally, physically, she will never be the same again for good reason. Yes. But it was very sad and poignant when Rena cuts off her braid. Those braids mean so much.
I screamed. I was so mad. I was furious.
She's gonna kill you.
Oh, you are done. Like she already told you that she will kill you.
Yeah.
You could tell she's not afraid of you, and you did that. It's like not worse really than cutting off her tongue.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, well, next you see how serious.
Well, she didn't seem to care about that, and then she could tell it was a little more of a big deal to cut off the braid. Okay, so they obviously are using the Damane and our Egwene to fight, and you know, Egwene does a little bit, but then she really sees the suffering and remembers who she is, and that's not her way, and she literally like takes her little mouthpiece out, and
she just took it out.
She's like, no, I'm not doing it.
How did she do that?
Yeah, I didn't know that you could just take it out.
So did she just learn to like take the pain? Because she got used to it?
I think so, because of how, like, crippled she was after.
She just was because
exhausted.
She's just like, okay, like, she just built up this, like, resilience, this strength to just take it. So I thought that when she did shoot a few fireballs, I call them.
Fireballs!
It's because she saw the white cloaks. And she was like, oh, yeah, I don't like that.
She remembers that?
Yeah, but then I think she also saw, like, the collateral damage that it was causing.
The little girl crying.
Yeah, and also what else, like, why are they here? You know, because... why are they, you know, like, she's probably like, hey, they're terrible people, but yet, are they here to help the people? So I feel like she had that moral dilemma. Yes. And she was like, I'm not going to do this.
You know, Egwene was never weak or meek, but if I ever thought it for a second, it's no more.
Oh,
she is a standout.
Yeah.
And has more strength than anybody at this point, in my opinion.
Totally.
Okay, so something's being catapulted at them, and then it kind of just like causes rubble, and everybody's taken out, including the Blue Aja. So then
I know, you saw her lying there.
It's ridiculous.
Oh,
the Adam collar comes out. Okay, so you see the wheels turning, no pun intended, in Egwene's head, and she's figuring it out, you know? So then there's like a whole showdown with Rena, and we realize that the Soldam can channel. There's too weak, right?
Yeah.
So they need them. Anyway.
But Rena didn't know that, right?
Oh. Did Rena not know that?
Rena did not know that.
Oh.
I don't think so, because I think she was schooling her. Right?
Oh, I think she was more like, I figured you out, but yeah. Whatever.
I don't know why I thought that. Yeah, because I think, like, because Egwene could see. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
no, maybe.
Right? I don't know.
Either way.
Well, you guys tell me. I don't know for sure, but I thought she was saying that, like, that Rena didn't know. I mean, because Rena was disgusted.
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't. Because that's, like, disgusting to them.
Right.
To be able to channel.
Yeah.
So...
Hey, good job. Good observation.
Yeah.
So in the sweetest little scene of, I don't know, satisfaction, we see Rena being hung up there. Well, first of all, she's collared. She's hung up there like she did to
Egwene, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Egwene is able to free herself and let Rena die.
So Egwene feels that pain, too.
That's what she was saying.
She's just taking it, right? Yeah. And she's just going to outlast.
Yep.
She's like, I'm just going to take it.
Well, she's so much stronger.
Yeah. Because, like, I feel like, how far behind is she in, like, the dying?
Yeah.
Right? Because she's, like, literally going to die, die from, like, strangling herself, right? Mm-hmm. So Egwene just has to, like,
put up with
hope that she dies first.
Yeah.
And she won.
And she won. And she said she was going to kill her, and she did. Now, I wonder, her killing somebody, even if it's a horrible person, I wonder what that does to her mentally. You know what I mean? Or is she just like, I don't care anymore. Maybe that was... She's seen some things, and she's done some things.
Yes.
Anyway. All right, but then Rand shows up. A little late, but that's okay. No, but there's nothing he could do anyway, probably. Yeah. So, and then Ishii shows up. It's a crazy, powerful trio. We will go back to them.
Wait, are we going to rewind, though, to when Rand shows up? And, like, because he has to go through High Lord Turok to get inside.
Let's go there now.
Oh, that was so good.
It was probably the easiest thing I've seen. So, he shows up, and I'm like, don't hurt Rand, don't hurt Rand. And it's like literally like a boom, 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 and he's out.
Yeah. So... I kind of, like, I don't think you've seen the Indiana Jones movies, right?
I have not.
So there's, like, this one scene where, like, I forgot which of the movies it is, but, like, there's, like, this guy, and he's doing all this sword stuff, and then Indy just, like, shoots him.
Yeah, he's, like, showing off.
Yeah.
And then he's just, like...
that cool stuff, and we think there's going to be this crazy battle, and then he just, like, channels all these, like, darts.
I know, right? Yeah, yes. And I was just like, I think that's exactly my reaction. Yeah. And then, of course, Turok's voice kills himself, because... What does he have to live for?
I guess exactly. I guess that's what they do, right?
Yeah. But how easy was it? But that's okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Be gone.
Yeah. And goodbye.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nynaeve, though. Okay. Let's go to her. So, her and Elaine have the Soldam. Do you notice that Elaine's visibly uncomfortable when Nynaeve's kind of being a little bit aggressive with the Soldam? You know, Elaine's just kind of like, and I don't know if it's the sheltered life. She hasn't seen that stuff before, but yeah, she definitely seems uncomfortable. Nothing against Nynaeve, but just like, ooh, that's pretty brutal to see.
Yeah, I did notice that. Yeah. She was kind of reacting like, because Nynaeve was acting like out of character for her, maybe.
I mean, she's got a lot of rage, right?
Yeah.
I don't blame her. But then she's taken out by an arrow. Seta is the Soldam, so she's taken out by an arrow. But then Elaine gets shot in the leg, and this is so sad to see Nynaeve not be able. She feels like she can't do anything, but doesn't she have to get mad?
It has to be emotions, right? Yeah, so, like uncontrollable. Like she just has to be like no other options.
Yeah, it just spews out of her. Yeah, she didn't have that, but. I know I'm just a nurse, but pushing an arrow all the way through a leg, I don't.
I was wondering about that. So because you don't want to pull it back this way because it'll catch.
What is it going to be ripping?
Don't you just like break off the ends and leave that thing in the middle?
But I mean, where are they going to find a doctor to like do surgery? I don't know. I mean, I know this is another world, but I was just like, that was very uncomfortable. But good for Elaine to just push through, and also she's trying to encourage her, like you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, I know that was so sweet.
That was super sweet. Okay.
Elaine. Oh, she's adorable.
I know. What a freaking cutie. Okay. Let's talk about Matt, who really surprised me. And I'm also just proud.
Yes,
so
I know.
Proud, okay.
Same.
So Paddon Fane tries to entice him with the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to give props to the actor Johan Myers, who plays Paddon Fane. He's so freaking good. He's so freaking good.
This was the most like normal conversation we've seen Paddon Fane have, not just like sinister, but like actually like sitting down and talking and having...
even in those moments.
Yeah, I was like, he would know. I loved that because I was like, okay, like let's see what he can do.
Yeah, yeah. But I like how a confident Matt was like, I'm not gonna touch it.
Mm-hmm. And we were like sitting with my son. I was like, don't touch it. Don't touch it. You're not gonna touch it, Matt. Don't.
But then he shows some mental strength and he fashions a spear without actually touching it. It was very impressive.
I love it.
So he breaks himself out, and Paddon Fane, once he realizes it was so fun and comical to watch him running over.
Yes. We gotta go.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's like a bully. He doesn't have any actual like he can't fight.
Yeah.
He just runs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
earlier on when he whistles, do you kind of, I don't know why, the whistling really, I feel like it's so necessary just for his character.
It's attached to him, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like it trails behind him.
Yeah. I like it though. I like that little nuance, that detail. Okay, so Matt finds his way to Perrin. We get another reunion.
I know, they just like, while this fighting is going on, let's give each other hugs.
Yeah, so cute, right? Some little glimmers of hope in there. So they have the horn, but it's in that box. How are they going to open the box? Matt. With the dagger, opens the box, and then he needs to deliver the horn to Rand. On his way, he's cornered. There's nowhere for him to go. So what does he do? He blows it, which I did not. I was like, no one's blowing the horn this season.
I didn't think so because so as I understood it, I thought they said it was going to be blown at the last battle. But now I'm like, did they say it was going to be blown at the last battle or the battle at Falm?
Oh, I don't even know.
I don't know now.
But I did not think. I was like, wait, you're not really going to blow
I thought they were going to save it for way later.
Yes.
Like season 8 or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. No, I didn't either.
It seemed premature, but I'm okay with it. I'm here for it because...
Good thing he thought to do that.
Have the presence of mind to know I have no other option here but to blow this horn.
So he thought that he had to deliver it to Rand, right? And he was trying to. Mm-hmm. But then he's like, well, I mean, I guess I should just blow the horn because otherwise I'm dead and they're going to take the horn.
I am out of options.
So I'll just, we'll see what happens.
Again.
Like, that sounds like a Matt thing to do too. Like, I'll just blow the horn.
Yes, exactly. So how cool is it when everything kind of goes slow-mo?
Oh my god.
Those shots were so well done.
Cool.
And it really made you feel
like something magical. It's like something, like something.
Time is slowing. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it made you feel part of the world. And then he says, I remember. I know. Whoa.
I know.
Okay. So then the heroes of the horn appear. Uno's
there.
Oh my gosh. I missed him.
Yes.
And his silliness.
Mm-hmm.
But then one of the soldiers says, I fought by your side before. So we know they have past lives. So who is he in one of his lives? Or was it?
Well, they said many.
Many of his lives.
Yeah, many of his past. So basically, he's like, I remember. It's like, as soon as he blew the horn, like, all his actual memories came back to him so that means all the stuff that Ishii showed him was lies because Father of Lies.
All lies.
Yeah. Father of Lies.
I know.
So, except for the stabbing, the killing Rand part.
Yes.
He did say that was real.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was so good. And we didn't know all of the people, but we recognized some, like the warder of, I forgot the name, but the one who died, killed himself because his Aes Sedai died. What's his name?
Kearney's.
Yeah, he was there. Steppen. Oh, good job. Yeah.
Was he there? Shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him. And I was like, is Hopper going to be there? He's not a hero of the horn, but
yes, he is. He's a hero of everything.
But it was nice to see Uno, and I like how they threw a little humor in there too. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a hero of the horn. What?
Yeah, duh. Why are you surprised?
Yeah,
obviously I'm here." Okay, so Matt makes his way to Rand. Ishii and him are having a little standoff. He spears Ishii, but it's just...
You knew that was going to happen, right? Well, did you know that he had to stab him somehow, right? Because that's the vision.
The vision. Yes.
Yes. So then we're like...
Why in that moment did I not think it was going to happen that way? But then, yeah.
That's not how we saw it. That's not in, like, the way they showed it to us. It wasn't.
Min saw it.
Yes, it wasn't like a spear flying. It was like just hit. Well, what did we see? Like the dagger on the ground?
Like, he kind of falls to the ground. But
so,
either way, good job following through with that. Because, I mean, why wouldn't it happen? You know what I mean? Okay, so then Egwene's trying to stand up to Ishii. Perrin and Nynaeve show up. And first of all, let's just pause and be like, our gang's back together.
Yes.
Loved that. Could have cried. And then Elaine is there, and she's the one that closes up Rand's wound.
Yes.
But then he looks up at her a little bit lovingly and says, "Who are you?"
Who are you? And she has like kind of like a glow.
Dreamy.
Like a halo. Like, well, I mean, she did save him literally, so maybe it's just more like a guardian angel type vision. But there was definitely like a...
I felt love.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be intimate.
Totally.
But there was love there. That was so cute. Yeah. Super sweet. Okay, so, by the way, during this time, Lady Bitchface Sarath and her channelers have put a shield on Rand, right? So who better to take that off than Moiraine?
Yeah.
So we got Lan holding off the soldiers, and then she's there working her magic, and then the shield is obviously taken off, and then Rand is able to stab Ishii. And he disintegrates, but how happy is he?
He's not happy.
No, Ishii's happy.
But is he not dead, though?
Is he not dead?
Wait.
Because
is he
like,
dead?
He's like, I see nothing. And he loved it, you know? I don't know what dead is in this world with the Forsaken.
Yeah, so I was confused because he dies, but then he has to come back.
I don't even know. I just said he was stabbed and he disintegrated because I literally don't know.
He turned into dust, right? But then he doesn't want that type of death. He wants the forever death. Right? That's so maybe he likes that moment.
He gets some peace.
Yeah, until whenever he's reborn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I guess.
What Rand stabs him with, it leaves like that crane burn mark on his hand. The heron.
Heron? Heron? Because they say heron blade?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah,
okay.
they sure do.
That's like what his dad had on the sword when right? His dad. His adopted dad.
Yeah.
The dad.
Yes. Exactly. So in the biggest moment of this, well, probably season, we get to see the dragon proclaimed by a fiery dragon, which is just like the cherry on top of this episode. Moiraine obviously is responsible for that. So
she like made that banner happen. So do you like how last week or the other couple days ago we were like, where's the dragon? Like, when's the dragon to kind of come into play? And like the people in the comments, you guys were like, oh yeah, because he used to have a banner, like a flag, and it had a trying to like not make me think that we would see an actual dragon, and then we see like this amazing like fiery dragon,
and so everybody's cheering for Rand.
Yeah.
And he gets his glory, but he's not 100% happy about it. I wouldn't say he's sad or mad, but he's just like, here we go. This is a big responsibility.
He just wants to be with his friends and maybe like have a baby with Egwene, which I feel like she's going to pull away.
I already see it. Yes, I agree with you completely.
She already has always
been.
She's
changed.
Yeah, even from the beginning though, remember? She was like, no, I'm going to go to the White Tower. Like she always has been about herself, but it just wasn't so like imperative.
Yeah.
But I think now that she's seen some things. Oh, yeah, she's seen some things.
I mean, before they were even in love, they were friends. So, you know, it's not like she's pulling away altogether. It's just maybe there's more important things than to be in
and then the whole Rand, Elaine, meet cute thing. I would support that.
They're not chemistry there.
But see, so that's interesting, right? Because then Egwene and Elaine are like friends.
Oh.
So not to make it all like that, but is it?
Maybe. I loved the aerial shot of our, our 5 plus Elaine on top of the tower. And then you think it's going to end. But wait.
Oh, God.
We have Lanfear. She walks into the bedroom and this almost childlike person is sitting there talking about, I don't know what she's doing. The playing snow. With, like... Yeah, she's very good, by the way.
Oh, my God. She's so haunting.
Yeah. Oh, yes. She's creepy as hell. And her name is Moghedien.
Yes. Who we've heard mentioned couple times.
Yes. And those little wheels, they're broken.
Yeah.
That means people have been released. Not people. Forsaken.
So 6 more.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And they're all out there somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ishii let him out.
Because he knew that Lanfear was going to betray him, which she did.
Yeah.
In fact, he said that from the very first time they were in the dream world together. And he was like, are you going to betray me or something? And then Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And so
once she's
Lanfear's like, oh,
yeah,
damn it.
She says, "Light help you, Rand al'Thor." And that's our last line.
She seems scared.
A little bit. She's shaken, which is funny to see her that way.
Yeah. She's like, oh, she thought she was going to throw them to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
And no one would find them.
So she didn't really get to carry out her plan.
Yeah.
To, completion.
Oh my god.
She got a lot done, but yeah, she did smile up at Rand when he was being proclaimed the dragon, because
she loves him.
That's my man.
So she's not good. Like she's sworn to the dark, but yet we like her because she's fun.
Yes.
And she says fun, cool things, and because she loves Rand. And,
she's intriguing.
Yeah. And then, like, when they talk, it's like that, when they were in the waves and they were talking to each other, start to get really close, and I was like, oh, you're gonna kiss.
So much chemistry. I know.
Yes. Oh.
I agree. Okay, well, wait a minute. That's it. No.
And do you think that, like, okay, so we met one of the Forsaken, right? Mogadine. Mogadine. And, like, we know the rest are out there, but I wonder, like, is this how the seasons or the books or the seasons are going to be structured? Because this season we got, the first one we met Ishamael, and then this one we had Ishamael and Lanfear, and now we're introduced to this new one, and then next season will it be like Lanfear versus her?
Yeah.
And then it just keep going.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
But
I don't want Lanfear to ever be gone.
Okay, can you tell we're a little obsessed with her? We both wore dark eyeshadow.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Lanfear inspired.
Yes, definitely.
Oh my god, I love her.
I mean, still, like, love Leandrin. Also, yes. I get it. Varen did not lie. I'm sorry for ever doubting her. I love her. I really did always love her. That was never...
Still do. Right.
She's been very helpful.
So, yeah, and I don't know. I feel like we'll take the time between seasons to ponder, because I can see it either way. Like, she could be a dark friend, but the thing is, I've been asking the whole season, since the Leandrin reveal, what's the motivation?
Exactly.
I don't see the motivation.
Yeah.
Like, what's in it for her.
Right.
So I kind of wanted to, like, an ambitious goal. Oh, it didn't happen. Just go back and rewatch the season, and especially focusing on Varen's scenes, and, like, does she drop any little nuggets of information that expresses, like, her desires? Right, because the only thing we know, like, I kind of know, like, they've mentioned, like, the Brown Aja want to, like, study the dragon, right? Like, they want to, like, understand him. So, like, was something... But to the point of being sinister and swearing to the dark, I don't think she would want it that bad.
Okay, but let's go back to Leandrin. It's almost like she had to do it, maybe even against her will, but then she kind of became consumed by it because it's a powerful side to take. But if I'm going with my Ingtar thing, like, that's what I'm saying. It is motivation, because why did they do it? Was it they felt like they had no other choice? I mean, I do wonder, and I know we're not supposed to obsess about the dark friends, but I don't think it's as simple as I'm evil and I want to do bad things. No, what is it for?
Right.
Did you have to?
Right. Well, you might in a moment think that's your only choice, but you can't change your mind. That's why they were trying to get Rand to, like, want to save his friends, right?
Yes.
But Lanfear, like Ishii said, Lanfear was going too quick. You got to play the long game.
Yes.
And she wasn't.
Yes.
But, like, like Barthanes, he made the choice because, to build his family's power back up. So, like, his motivation seems pretty clear.
Right.
But you could regret it later, but you're done.
It doesn't matter.
It's over. Yeah. So, yeah, like, I feel like Leandrin could regret it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was kind of a dumb.
She's in too deep now.
Yeah. Also, I feel like because she didn't, like, probably phrase her wish carefully, because, her son was alive, but, like, not really alive.
Yeah.
So maybe that should have been, like, rephrased. But, it's all about the words.
Yes, it is all about the words.
I want a happy life with my son.
Right.
You got to say stuff like that.
But it is very interesting, and we can't just assume all dark friends started out dark.
Yeah.
Or evil,
Yeah.
Anyway, what a season. I will say it was more exciting for me this season, but, we know the characters, were invested in them. We feel like we, not own them, but, like, they're part of our family, so such a good season.
It was very, very good, and I feel like we, ever since the episode where Leandrin, when we were like, whoa, I feel like I got way into it, because I was just like, wait a second.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's
and now
It's fun to speculate. It's fun to have all of you sit there and watch us speculate. And you're probably like, this is gibberish, this is nonsensical, but I love it. And how you say that you we remind you of yourselves 20 plus years ago when you read the book is so cool, because it's like they get to experience it again. And we're literally we've never seen it. We don't know what's going on. Yeah. So if we're giving whatever kind of good feelings to you, then this is all, like, that makes us all sweeter.
Totally, yeah,
this whole experience.
Yes.
It's been, so not only do we get entertainment by watching this show together, but we got you, which is the best byproduct of what we've been doing here.
For sure.
Because it's honestly, it's like a gratitude. Like, we're such a small channel.
Yeah.
I mean, who are we? We're just, two sister-in-laws from,
who like to talk about TV.
Yeah, that's it. But what we've gotten from the Wheel of Time fandom has been just invaluable.
I know. I get like happy feelings. Like, it's just really nice. You guys are so nice.
Exciting. Yes, but I think we're gonna have to wait like a whole year to do this again. But
I'm afraid it will be 2 years, because
it
was almost 2 years between these. Almost like the amount of time that they waited for books.
Aren't they already filming season 3?
But filming takes a long time, and then special effects. Yeah.
Especially with this. Yeah. They can even be done filming, and then they have to go back and do all this.
Yeah. But I mean, we're not gone yet, because I feel like we have to at least do a recap of the season. Yeah. Right? I think we did that last season too. And then, of course, the roundtable.
Yes. We are having my brothers, the book reader brothers, back. One of them is her husband. They maybe don't know it yet, but buckle up. It's coming.
They know it. They know
do?
It.
Okay, good. Yeah, they don't have a choice. I'm a little sister, so I get my way. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, and then we'll probably do some little extra videos just to talk about some characters and some fun little plot lines.
You guys have given some good ideas, so we'll definitely feel free to share some more, because they seem like fun.
I'm really excited with this. I'm so glad that we have this. But yeah, us reading the books, I'm so sorry. I just don't think it's going to happen, you guys, because that is part of our gimmick. Yes. That's kind of our thing.
If I ever read them, it'll be like after, like when it's all over.
Yes.
When the show wraps, for the final season.
I would love to read it. Yes. It's not that I don't want to read them. Oh my gosh. Yes. Part of me wants to. So I'm like, what's going to happen?
Rosamund Pike does the audio books. Oh. I would totally listen to Moraine read me the books.
For sure.
Yeah, yes. I would 100% do that, but
that's so cool.
I know.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
I think just the first 2 so far, but I think she'll probably do the rest. Why not?
Yes.
Unless someone else does it.
Right.
Can Boyle do it though? Oh my god, his voice is so nice.
Yes, it's so soothing. He can, lull me to sleep. But anyway, okay, everybody, we must wrap it up. Thank you so much for being there for us. I don't know any other way to say it. This has been so amazing, and we're so grateful for you. Please continue to comment. Let us know how you felt about this and this season, and comment below. We love you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.